Falcon fans, Falcon fans, Falcon fans, and of course, Falcon fans. It's going down in a major way. Episode 123, One Time for the Fan, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google us, One Time for the Fans everywhere. We are with some special guests tonight. Our good friends.
Simulcast.
Your Falcon Mind. And they are live streaming right now too as well. So everybody over there on the Out of Your Falcon Mind podcast. Hello. John and Mike from Out of Your Falcon Mind is here. How's everything going, fellas?
Man, we are great, buddy, man. Thanks for us. It's been a long time coming, dude, to have both of us here and all four of us here, you know, missing Kiki and Chase, but, you know, it's still great to be here, man. Appreciate y'all having us on, man.
Man, it's good to have all four of us here, man. I feel like I don't know if this ever happened, so I'm excited.
No, it hasn't.
We had John on last time. We had a great time with John. It was supposed to be a 20-minute conversation. Almost talked for 2 hours, right, John?
Yeah, that's sure. Yeah, it was a good time.
We'll promise. We'll try not to hit the 2-hour mark tonight. I got Madden League, so dude is blowing me up right now. Bodee, he's blowing me up right now. Like, bro, what's up? Wait, you trying to play? Like, cuz chill. I said 9:30. Like, bro, like I didn't even get to the house.
That's tough. That's tough. It's 2 hours for you go make the Falcons look bad on Madden. That's tough.
Oh, snap. Now you know that's not me in them leagues, Bodee. But since the last time we have talked, I'm glad everybody's doing well. Bodee, how have you been, sir?
Man, another day breathing. Another great day to talk Falcons football.
That's not water in that cup.
This is water. I promise.
Okay.
It's water.
It's just dirty water.
You're damn
dirty as a motherfucker. But
hey, damn apple juice. She's sipping over there. I ain't want to do it tonight because I know John and Mike gonna have this podcast going crazy. I'm like, should I drink tonight before I get on this podcast? I'm like, nah, let me not do it. Okay.
Hey.
Mike, what you got? You sipping?
I cannot. My stomach. I've been having stomach problems. I'm totally sober today.
Okay. We are good. Falcon fans already in the chat is going crazy. Falcon fans, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Of course, we're going to be talking Falcons football. Please, over there on Out of Your Falcons Mind, if you're on our channel or their channel, just hit like, share, comment, bring everything here to the chat. We'll talk about it. But Out of Your Falcon Mind has been doing great in the Falcons community when it comes to talking Falcons football with all the fans either on Twitter or on their platform. So John and Mike, before we get started talking some Falcons football, just let everybody know a little bit about yourselves, how y'all got together, and just how do y'all get fans so out of their Falcon mind every time? Like talk to us, man.
That's all Mike, dude. That's all Mike. But no, we met, man, like 13 years ago, 14 years ago, something like that. And we worked together, and he had just moved down to Atlanta from DC. I just moved back to Atlanta from Las Vegas, and we just happened to work in the same spot at the same time. Ended up, finding out he was a Falcons fan. I was a Falcons fan. We were the same age, so we've been watching since the same time. And then we just, every Sunday, man, we would just call each other, text during the games for years. And we were like, man, we should do a podcast one day. Maybe we should try this. And we talked about it for like 2 straight years. We just kept putting it off. And we're like, what the hell? We'll try it. We started like halfway through the season of like the 21 season, I think. And we said, we'll give it 6 months and we'll see what happens. If people like it, we'll keep going. If they don't, we'll just call it a day and just keep texting each other like we were doing to begin with. So, so far it's been good, man. We've been growing just like you guys, man. So, I mean, it's been great. We've enjoyed it, man.
Y'all been booming. Booming.
Both
of y'all. It's like y'all. I know y'all heard before. Y'all like the yin and the yang. Y'all like this drink in my cup right
We
here.
appreciate it, man.
So, man, shout out to y'all, man. I'm just woo.
Bodee, maybe we can tell a story like that 20 years from now. Like, oh yeah, well, podcast was big in the Falcons community. Me and Bodee talk Falcons football all day. But it's always a good thing when you have somebody to talk Falcons football with, because just like John, Mike, me and Bodee, same thing. We talk Falcons football almost at least 4 or 5 hours average out of our day. If you go through all the text messages, the calls and everything, because I know college football, I'm sure we all have our respective teams, baseball, basketball. But for the Falcons,
go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Always. Anytime we mention college football, we gotta say go Dogs. We just have to. This is part of the process. But for the Falcons, when we did our podcast, we wanted to make sure that, we could have done it for the Braves. We could have done it for the Bulldogs. But the Falcons is like everything when it comes to an NFL team, when it comes to like being that fan, that true fan. And we've been diehard Falcon fans for a long time. So just like you and just like John and Mike over here, Falcon fans, me and Bodee, we talk Falcons football all day long. And that's why when it comes to this podcast, we love turning on the podcast, getting the mic ready, getting everything set, sending over topics or whatever we're going to be talking about. Because when the chat is booming and everybody's talking and everybody's saying rise up and the season starts and everything goes, man, we're going to be sitting here having a good time. We're going to win together. We're going to lose together. But of course, for content creators, we do love talking Falcons football. I'm sure, John, did you talk Falcons football today? I'm sure you probably talked about it. Said something about the Falcons maybe more than 10 times today.
Oh, dude, my wife will walk by and she's like, "Are you watching another interview or like, are you watching another press conference?" Like, yeah, man, I'm a nerd. I watch all of it, like every bit of it, like every bit of content they put out. I mean, we watch you guys every week, freaking pound for pound, and Bigelow and Smitty and Alberto, and like it's just but that's what's great, man. There's literally like a show. If you want to watch, there's a show every day, man.
Yeah,
you can watch freaking Atlanta Falcons Nation. I think it's Monday, with Matt and Mike, and then pound for pound Tuesday. You guys Wednesday, we're Thursday, and the low goes on late at night. So I mean, there's it's great, man. And it's all good stuff, man. We all do something a little bit different that makes it good to watch, and want to tune in. So man, it's awesome, man.
That is true, Mike. Folks, how many times you mentioned Falcons today, Mike? How many times has the Falcons?
I do it 100 times a day. I do it like at Starbucks. I do it at the grocery store. I don't care. Like I don't even talk nothing else. I don't even have a basketball team or so. I don't watch nothing else.
True.
Okay.
So for me, and I don't have children. So for me, there is nothing else. Like I go upside your head about the Falcons. I don't have nothing else.
There you go.
So I really enjoy it. And the same thing as Jack said, man, just getting to talk it with different people. And it's just, I always say this, it's just usually me saying that we're gonna win the Super Bowl and now it's everybody. So like everybody out of their Falcon mind now, and I'm enjoying that this season.
And that's why it's great to have you guys on the show right here before the season starts too. And of course, we'll probably have you back on the show during the season. But everybody is out of their Falcon mind. The team looks much better from last season. Mike, you see it. John, you see it. Bodee, we definitely know it. Offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball. And of course, Falcon fans here in the chat are going to be going crazy. So let's just go straight to it. Desmond Ridder, right? He had a decent drive the other day. I understand people looking at the interception and it could have been pass interference and so forth. But what did you guys see from Desmond Ridder over there in the Out of Your Falcon Mind camp as the game was going on? I'm sure you guys were texting, somewhat either watching the game, talking in the chat. What was going through your minds when Desmond Ridder was moving the ball like the way he was, even with the penalties and some of the things that kind of pushed the Falcons back? How'd you guys see that drive with Desmond?
Man, I'll be honest, like I talked to a bunch of people about that, and like everyone was positive. Everybody was like, oh, he did good. They was moving the ball. And I'll be honest, out of the three quarterbacks, I was like the least impressed with him. I thought he did well. I was just out of the three quarterbacks, I was the least impressed with him. Third string to step in and like a pressurized thing and to like drive that ball down. I thought that was kind of dope for the third string. Taylor played out of his mind. Like he was balling out. And Desmond, I thought he did good when he drove down the ball, but the ball placement I didn't like. I think he seemed like he get it like in the vicinity. And I feel like in order to score points, it got to be out in like front of the man where he could get it and he could keep running in stride. Sometimes he can't be back here. He can't be back here. Can't be down here. But I think the same way that I forgot who told me that he'll shore that up in practice. I think he'll get it. He'll get it to where it'll be right. He just got to get time and other people. Like I don't know how fast everybody is yet. I don't know how high you could jump. Yeah, I got to learn all that stuff. So I was not that impressed, but I know that man, he can get it together. Trust me, he can get it because the ball was there. He wasn't throwing bad passes. He was making good decisions. It just wasn't perfected yet, but it's preseason.
People did point out the pass to Pitts should have been more in stride. People pointed out the tight throw to Hodge too as well. The jump ball to Drake London, more of the, if you put it out there in front of him, you could have had it a little bit more, maybe a touchdown. But for me, I think Desmond Ridder was a decent job for a quarterback that came in for what, 7-8 throws or so. Yeah. So John, what you think?
No, I mean, I saw what I needed to see, to be honest with you, for one drive. I mean, he was in command, man. He was confident. He's like Mike said, he made quick decisions. He made those throws. I mean, practice speed, game speed is different. So yeah, I mean, and Kyle Pitts is a freak. So you got to learn that timing's going to get down. We know that. Bijan's a freak. That timing's going to have to get down. We know that. The back shoulder pass to London, I thought he did a good job. He had number one, he had to identify the coverage. He saw man to man, but then he had to figure out, okay, the dude the CB was right with him, so he couldn't. He put it where only London really could go up and get it. Right on his back shoulder. He did it. The one play down by the goal line that we could have had that he had to get out and run was a little mesh, and London kind of went back. If you'll watch, I don't know if you can see all 22. Yeah. He was open, but McGarry let his dude just fly by him, so he had to bolt and get out of there in a hurry. So but he made. The interception. Big deal, man. I've seen folks make a lot out of the play calling, which, dude, it's a preseason, and Arthur Smith ain't gonna show you shit in the preseason, especially in that first drive. He's gonna be vanilla, but he spread the ball around. Man, like 5 different guys caught the ball. I mean, that's what you want to see. I mean, I'm good. I felt fine. I no issues with him. I mean, like I said, a few little things can be cleaned up, but overall, man, that's good. That was good for me.
3,000. You've mentioned this even since earlier this year in the offseason about these young players stepping up. Desmond Ridder went out there in the preseason game. Bijan Robinson, you're heavy on Bijan Robinson. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, a lot of these young stars here for Atlanta making a name for themselves. I know fans were excited to see some of these guys play. Tomorrow, I don't know if they're going to get some more PT, but if they do, that'd be great. If not, we won. But, Bodee, that Desmond Ridder, Bijan Robinson, talk to us about that, because the handoff was one thing, but then the one-handed catch was another. He could have had a touchdown too before the challenge flag with Zach Taylor. Because that play was going to Bijan too.
That was bullshit.
So they worked Bijan a couple plays, John. They worked him in a couple plays just to see how he can, become this specialist. But Bodee, you've been heavy on Bijan since that time you hit the chat. You chose violence. Yeah. So talk to us about this Ridder, London, young core, and then Bijan adding to it. Talk to us about that, Bodee. You've been heavy on that for a while, man.
Let's get the Bijan out the way. We know what the fuck he is, okay? He's a monster. He touched that ball. I saw that foot cutting the ground looking like Barry Sanders. Bro. I was like,
shit was nasty, bro.
I was like, I kind of got erect. Anyway, shit. I said, I'm gonna say a lot of shit tonight.
I gotta edit this later.
Yeah, you gonna have to edit it. Fuck it. Hey, we all grown. I hope. Let's see.
Explicit on ours, so we're good.
I love it.
When you post it too on like Spotify and Apple, you got to put like, is it explicit?
Oh, yeah.
Does it contain dirty language? Yeah.
Viewer discretion is
foul as fuck.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, dude. Every time, like, no kids, no, absolutely no fucking kids. No, I don't know.
My friend said he'll be listening in the car at work and he'll be driving, and then next thing you know, we can start cursing. He starts turning it down like, fuck.
Yeah, see,
I'm trying to listen to this shit. You guys start fucking cursing out.
I would be more mindful because I say a lot of F's and a lot of shits and shit like that. But I'll calm that down. But yeah, like I was saying, Bijan, when he took that carry and he stuck that foot in the ground, it just didn't look like any other running back I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, this dude is special. You see how he made a miss? He made it look so easy. I was like, oh my god. That's why you draft him.
Picks up the block. He's gone.
Yes.
Gone.
You're right.
I saw that too. He was gone. But that's the thing. That's why you draft that talent there. And people didn't understand. Oh, we got Algier. Like, you understand when you carried that ball, he stuck that foot there, cut back left, and he was, oh my. I can't even get my words right to explain how beautiful that was. And that's what we're gonna see all season long. It's just and I'm getting to Ridder. Like you said, Ridder, he just looked poised. But all that stuff can be worked out. Like Mike and John said, all that stuff can be worked out. I promise you. Everything's fixable. I mean, there's a reason why you draft quarterbacks in the first round, because they got that stuff tightened up already.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
They got it all. They're just ahead of the curve most of the time. But a lot of those guys they're just smart. They got it. Not to say that Ridder isn't, but like he's a third round project. So he was in a system. Pretty much a high raid system, something where he was tossing that thing and he didn't have to put too much thought into it. It's a different system. You got to throw people open. You got to lead people. You got to he's going to have to learn all of that. And like you said, game speed and practice speed is two different things. They wasn't coming at you like they was coming at him in that last game last week. So it's just the first game. It's the first game. You like, okay, they see all that film. They're going to tighten this up. You're going to tighten that up. They're going to talk to Pitts. I like it here. Say less. He's going to talk to London, I like it right here. When you do that, I make that pivot. Like when I do this with my shoulders, I like they're going to talk to all. They're going to get through all this. I promise you. So there's nothing to worry about. If anybody's watching this show and they're worried about that interception, which that shit shouldn't have happened. Like I said, we should have scored before that. But if you're worried about the interception, don't. If you worry about the placement, don't. It will get worked out because I can see it in Ritter that he's going to be smart enough to get better, get better, and get better. So I actually love what I saw. It's fine. You need to make those mistakes so you can get better. I want to see improvement tomorrow night. And whenever they play again, I don't know if he probably should play tomorrow night.
I was about to ask the next question going around the table. Do you think the starters come out there tomorrow night too as well? Or is it a thing where Desmond at least gets a whole quarter? Or what you guys thinking about for the starters tomorrow? Yay, nay, no? What are we looking at?
Man, I hope so, but you never know with Outta. But I hope so, because like I said, man, I want to speak on something that Bodee just said. If y'all still worried about Bijan, I know it was a lot of our fan base that probably still didn't understand that pick. Because like y'all said, man, we already got Tyler. They always doing some dumb shit. Y'all, like, when he had that first run, he didn't break it. But if you didn't see lightning, what Tyler can't do, no disrespect. But if you didn't see, like, man, that man made one move, sent everybody one way, and was almost gone. And like Bodee said, it's only one person we ever seen who could put all his weight on a foot and then shift balance and just take off.
Which I will say for that play action rollout too as well. I think everybody more or less they went to that strong side where Bijan was going on that rollout, where Ritter was able to get around to get that's what Bijan would do, and that's a rookie.
That's a rookie. So if y'all ain't sure now, you kind of got a glimpse of what everybody was talking about. It's time to be sure.
Arthur mentioned this. Not Arthur Blank. Arthur Smith mentioned this a couple of times, Bodee, John Mike, about this being a mismatch league at times. He has weapons on his offense that creates that mismatch. You can't double Pitts at times because you got to worry about Drake. Now you got to worry about CP. You have to worry about Bijan. And even some of the younger guys, I think, can get a little piece too. Well, a piece as well of the action. Jonnu Smith can also get a part of that too as well. If Scotty Miller's a part of this 53, he can also eat too as well. What's my boy going ham in the second half, Bodee? The wide receiver, I think we can make it 53. Dude from Kentucky.
You talking about Ali?
Josh Ali.
Josh Ali.
Let me tell you something.
Zay Malone too, man. Dude ran a 4.3 on his pro day.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Falcon fans.
But, dude, I mean, what Mike said too. I mean, I got out of the conversation because I couldn't continue it, but I was on Twitter and dude was like, man, he's like, yeah, we expected this from Bijan. We also could have got this with a 200 and something pick. I'm like, no, you could not. Dude. No, you could not. Like, you just have to watch it. Like, use your damn eyes, man. Like, it's not the same. Like, it's not, And I've said it on our show, man. Like, originally I was not on Team Bijan, man. I wanted Jalen Carter. That's who I wanted. When it became obvious that wasn't going to happen, I was like, all right, man, let me watch some. As soon as you turn on the film from Bijan, you should be like, shit, like this is something different, and it was. And so, hey, I'm on board, man. But anyway, what you ask about the starters, I would like to see them. I just don't, with these 3 games now, man, it throws stuff out of whack. So I don't know what Arthur's going to do. I mean, I guess I'd understand it if he doesn't, because do you want to risk injury for 1 or 2 series? And then if by chance, God forbid, one of our stars does get hurt, then he's being crucified. Why the hell you let them play in the 3rd game of preseason? Meaningless. I understand it. I'd like to see him get more work. But one comment he made in the press conference, I think it was either yesterday or today, he said their padded practices are like competitive as hell. And that's I think he makes it that way so maybe they don't have to see this type of game time type of stuff, at least in the preseason. I mean, just a thought. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's probably gonna be more of the Josh Ali's, the guys that are trying to make that squad, make the 53 probably tomorrow night. As much as I want to see the starters.
Yeah. 3,000.
Yeah, same. I would love to see him. I think they need to get one more drive, game drive, whatnot, instead of, just to totally be ready, just practice out. Okay, this didn't work week 2. All right, do this week 3. Let's try this out. and whatever. But one drive and one drive only. But I doubt we see him. We probably shouldn't see him. Probably don't need to see him because, like you said, we don't want to risk injury. No, we got a lot of young Thundercats, as Big Low says. We got a lot of those on the team, and I know that they're not vet. Well, we got some vets too, of course, but like I wouldn't even want to. I don't see no veteran. I ain't got to see the defense.
I don't need to see
the defense.
those guys.
I don't need to see none of that.
No,
sit all them down because
Yeah.
we know what they are. But that's the only thing. I mean, it's hard to tell. That's really a coin flip. It just see what coach says. Either way, I'm gonna be watching because I need to see the depth. I need to see who's gonna step up, who's gonna show out tomorrow, and who's ready. I know Helms is ready. I know he was a draft pick, but Helms is that's something else. That boy's something. That boy good.
He on something?
He on something.
Somebody said that's
something good. He not on that. Don't test him, Lee. He ain't on no drugs. He's good.
Somebody said that's my twin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're a twin?
Yeah, the DeMario, one of the diehard, longtime Atlanta Falcon fans, said, "That's your twin, man, minus the plaques." I said, "What?"
Damn, I'll do it side by side now. I'm going to figure that out.
Oh, man.
Well, we took a picture at camp,
plaques.
and Marco was laughing at it. He was like, "I guess." I was like, "Hey, man,
I don't know your twin. He got hair.
gosh,
Damn.
shit." I was like, "Ball out this season, twin." He's like, "I got you." Next thing you know, what? 2 picks already?
Yeah.
Hey,
That one was serious too, man.
Hey, that my brother, man. That my brother. Nah, but I don't think the Falcon starters will come out tomorrow. If they do, like John said, and somebody gets hurt, you're gonna have the fan base.
Dude,
You will not. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
they're
the
gonna hear that
media.
shit for days upon days about why did you play this guy? It's a meaningless game. XYZ. So I don't want to see Pitts out there. I think we all agree. Whatever can be worked on from what you've seen last week, they're working on it in camp. They're working on it in that room where that training facility that you see back behind the main fields where most fans sit out there and watch. Stuff that you can't see on camera, they're working on it. John, you mentioned it too. Their padded practice are crazy. So if they're out there practicing like that, where it feels like a real game time situation, I don't need to see Desmond Ridder, Drake London, and everybody tomorrow night. Spend more time on the Xavier Malone. Spend more time on the Josh Ali. The tight end position too as well, between Parker Hesse, John Fitzpatrick. Who's going to win that job over there too as well? The safety, I mean, I don't know about if you see Hawkins in the game in the third and fourth quarter, it's going to be tight because that boy Luka Dennis, Micah Abernathy, and what's the other guy's name? Chapman?
Yeah.
If you see Hawkins in that game in the fourth quarter, he's on that borderline. That borderline. That bubble is tough. But it gets a chance for Falcon fans to come out to the Bends, have a good time, because in a couple weeks, you're getting ready to come back to the Bends, make some noise, and get ready to beat the Panthers. So that's going to be actually a really good feeling. But going over Falcon Steelers, John, Mike, what player should we be watching for? I know we mentioned Josh Ali and Xavier Malone, but who's on y'all radar? Let's get into the minds out of your Falcon mind before we go to the chat. Hold on one second, Deshaun. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute. Out of your Falcon mind, who's on your radar for tomorrow? Mike? What players?
So I'm going the man you were just talking about. Like I love that dude, Jalen Hawkins. I would love to see him make the team, but I want to see him step up and do something to make the team. I don't want to see him outshine, man. He's been there for a while. It was like, man, Frank Darby. I wish he didn't get hurt. I need you to see you step up like the fan favorites. Man, we want to see y'all make the team. But like not just because you are a fan favorite. I need y'all to earn the fucking spot. You know what I'm saying? So I need Jalen to earn the spot. So I want to see him make that spot. And I want to see them play Clark Phillips. I just want to see that man shine. I think when he get confident and he get aggressive, it's gonna be over.
John, what you looking at over there? Who's on your radar? I know you got a couple players over there. You probably.
Yeah, man. I want to see. I've been impressed with Godwin, man. Ikwebuike. I think he can be that fourth running back. I think he's definitely outshined Carlos Washington. And the dude used to be a safety. He likes to hit. He's not afraid to block. He's gonna run and want to hurt you. He wants to make. He's all about making contact first. So, I mean, he could be. He was returning kicks against the Bengals. So, if has a special teams aspect to it as well. So, I think he's kind of like Arthur Smith's type of dude, man. Like he wants contact. He's He just seems like that type of guy, and he's done well. So I mean, I think he could. And you never know with CP. I mean, I hope CP's good all year long, but the dude is a little bit older. So I mean, if you could, if it's going to lengthen him out some more, okay, great, man. Have him be that fourth RB, and I just want to see Trey Flowers, man. Well, I don't think we'll see Trey. He's on the ones, I guess, technically since
Okuda's down, yeah.
But that what Mike was saying, that whole CB room, safety room, tight end, those three positions, man, those rooms are full. I mean, it's going to be like, I'd hate to be making the cuts, man. I mean, you hope as a coach that some player goes out there and just makes it easy for you,
right?
But they've all been playing their ass off. I mean, Jalen had a hell of a camp.
Yeah,
that's just Helms just happened to be having a better games. He showed up in the games more. So it's like it's tough, dude. Like I said, I don't envy him this year. Definitely, it's been definitely a lot harder this year than it's been the previous 2 years. But it's just you can't play. Yeah, you go ahead and go. You can't play. You go ahead and go. I mean, it's been easy. This is not easy, which is what we want as fans.
The situation with Godwin too. I mean, with Huntley's situation and Avery Williams, CP, like you said, a little bit banged up. Godwin's giving me some. I know he's going up against some second and third stringers, but he has some punishing runs too as well. Where I'd like to see Godwin in the Falcons uniform this year, and it's crazy because I was leaning toward Carlos Washington from going to camp because when I was out there for the open public practice, he looked good at camp. When it came to the game, Godwin shined a little bit more. So that's why I want to see Godwin now make the roster. But last year, Bodee, I had about 3 or 4 names I was wrong on. Parker Hesse, I said wasn't going to make it. You guys said he was going to make it. A couple more players too as well. But this year, I'm going to try to be spot on with the 53.
It's going to be tough.
I already knew the starters already because the starters are good. It was that depth now this year. So it is a little bit tougher now to look to see who's going to make this roster now. 3,000, who you watching for tomorrow, man? Who's on your radar?
I want to see if Jalen Mayfield can block somebody.
Shit!
God damn!
I knew that was coming.
Sure.
I knew that was
here too.
I mean,
I want
to see
Biscuit fly. Man, I want Biscuit to fly, man. It's a lot of things I want, Bodie. That's not. You might as well hope.
He said a biscuit fly.
That's all he do. Do like this, like Jack said. He do like this, and he just watch you go past.
Oh yeah, always checking both sides and just watching both sides go by. Either way,
he's like, oh shit, he's at the quarterback. Oh damn it, what's that mean?
Oh my gosh! Wait, the play start?
Did the play start?
Belong in the NFL, man. He don't belong in the NFL.
All right. I mean, honestly, they saw something in him, but damn it, he couldn't block fucking 4 stringers. So like,
this might be it.
This might be it. Might be it. I mean,
yeah.
Who's the other guy? Josh Miles, I believe.
Yeah, Josh Miles. I thought Mayfield improved a little bit, or looked better in the Miami game, but then whatever he did there, he did not do in Cincinnati game. It was, and I mean, I know he hadn't played a lot of left tackle, but damn, man, like it was. Well, I think his PFF was a 28, and that's damn hard to get a 28.
Yeah, damn. I can try and be better than 28.
Hey, no,
shit. I'll duck him something. I'll do something.
Fall down and block somebody. Shit.
He's fall down and block somebody. That is tough.
I take a charge. I stand right in front of him.
And you would still get 29.
Yeah, 29. Give me 28.5.
That man said 28.
Shit.
You can't get extra credit for that. That's like if you go to your teacher, like, hey, you think I still pass this class? Like, 28. Nah, man, you fucked.
It's 28. Over.
Not enough extra credit to help you pass this shit.
I had an F so bad in computer science in college. Sheesh. I just stopped going. That's just what it is. Just stop going. Jalen Mayfield might not even get on the damn bus.
Speaking of that, Bodee, we have your computer science teacher, Mr. Johnson, here as a special guest coming up. Mr. Johnson.
He said, I got some choice words for that motherfucker.
He said, I got some choice words for Mr. Johnson.
Gave me that
but hey, look. Here go a great point, right? Bodee can get a 28 if he donuts in class. Jalen fucking up because he be there. He present getting a 28. It's like, how are you doing this? I thought you was skipping class. If you brought that home, man, bro, we thought you was on drugs. You was skipping class. And suppose you was there and just stupid.
Damn.
So that's how I feel about it. He not high. He not late. He ain't got no girlfriend. He not having sex. He's not distracted. He's just stupid.
It's funny how you say that. I had a friend back in school long time ago. He's still a friend right now too as well, but it was just funny. He had some troubles growing up, but when he would walk into the class, the teacher would say, "Good afternoon, Nigel. Get out, Nigel. As soon as he walks in, it's like the Homer Simpson gift. He walks in, good afternoon, Nigel. As soon as he goes to his seat, get out, Nigel. He turns out, he walks out the classroom. He's like, what happened? Like, I don't know, bro. He just kicked me out. Like, I don't know. But he still ended up passing the class for like a 71. So, like, I don't understand. So, hey, man, it's crazy out here. But Bodee, John mentioned PFF. DeMarco Hellams, one of the highest graded rookies on the PFF rating right now. 2 picks. He's been balling out. That red zone stand against the Dolphins.
Yep.
Balled out well, too, as well against Cincinnati. This is a guy that you're not only going to probably see make the roster. This is that D. Alford moment from last year when everybody was at camp yelling at D. Alford's name. Hellams is the guy for this year to make this roster. But he's not only going to be on the sideline. I think Hellams going to get a chance to play a lot this season if he makes that 53. You don't ball out like that in preseason. Get this PFF rating and then get out there and make the 53 and then sit on the sideline until week 8, week 9. Nah, I see you coming in the game against Carolina, against the Packers once or twice, because if you're a ball hawk like that, we got to play you because you're one of those plays might be your moment. Bodee,
this man went to Alabama. I mean, he's seen pro style offenses.
Go Dogs.
He's played. Yeah, go Dogs. He's played. He's balled out. I mean, he did slip. He led that team in tackles. He led Alabama in tackles.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. He drafted 7th round, but led Alabama in tackles. Of course, he has his deficiencies, at least according to the scouting report. But you won't see none of that here. I mean, the man is showing up. This is how you make a roster, especially as a 7th round pick when you're not guaranteed. You're basically undrafted there. Like, you can get cut just like the rest of them. But, hey, I have no qualms about what I've seen with him. He's pretty much all but locked it up. Just don't go out there and lay a whole egg. But and you're good, bro. Like, that's it. Like, I'm loving it. And would he be anybody? You can help me out with this. Would he be taking a spot from Hawkins? Like, or would they be fighting for that safety? Would they both make it? What do y'all think?
I mean, you hear it from a lot of fans, and of course, a lot of other content creators about the big nickel, about how Ryan Nielsen loves to run the big nickel. You need a lot of safeties to run this big nickel. But do you need 6 safeties to run this big nickel? I don't think you need 6 safeties. So you know you're going to go in there with Jesse Bates. You're fine.
Yeah, of course.
Richie Grant, that would be the most surprising cut ever if there was a Richie Grant.
He's not getting cut.
I don't see it happening. But Jesse Bates, Richie Grant, and then you go to now if Hawkins is that guy. If not, it will be DeMarco Hellams, and then who would be the other guy? That would be the fight. So maybe I wanted Hawkins on the roster too. Mike, I'm with you.
Yeah.
He knows the system. He's been here. This would be great for him and Richie to be like, look, we got some real good help now. We got a younger guy and we got a veteran. This can really work out. But then again, I'm not on the coaching staff. Whatever they see, they're going to put out there in that field in that 53. And we're going to talk about it here on the podcast. But I can't deny that Michael Abernathy has been on a lot of plays.
Yes.
Luka Dennis has been on a lot of plays. But then again, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, reading the playbook, talking to coach, the trainers. I don't know. A lot of times people just see the game and just say, oh, he needs to make the 53. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes we do not know. What the coaches know, what Terry knows, what the organization knows. So it's possible that Hellams takes that Hawkins spot if he's gone. And then who's the other safety then? Who would be the other guy? I mean, I would want Hawkins there. And then Hellams.
I think Abernathy's been playing the personal protector on special teams too. So I mean, that would be that'd be different to just take him out all of a sudden and then have to replace. You know what I mean? He's been playing.
Here's a good question. Has anybody seen Hawkins on special teams?
I haven't paid any attention. No, to be honest with you.
Something to watch for. Something to watch for too as well.
Yeah, because you'd think that Hawk would be the one that would come in for Jesse if Jesse needs that'd be the guy coming after him. You would think, but like with Hellams in Alabama, pass coverage was his big Achilles heel. That's what got him. I mean, he got burnt all the damn time. As a Bama fan, I watched it all the damn time, and it was very annoying. Now, he with Jerry Gray and Steve Jackson, they're obviously working with him and getting those skills up. So, but he's a little bigger, so we even talked about it on the show, man. You may even see some forced safety looks if he makes a team where you could actually slide him down almost like a third linebacker.
That's true.
And have him cover a tight end if he need be, or come up in the run game. You could have some odd coverages, man. You could really, with Nielsen and Gray, you never know, man. They could find some interesting ways to use him with his skill set being what it is. I mean, and like Chloe just said, man, if he gets this pass coverage keeps improving, man, you find a 7th round gem, dude. I mean,
I think that was the most surprising thing was his. No, of course, like you said, nobody expected his pass coverage to be so good. Like that's the thing, and that is really saving him. That's really having him in there, and they feel better that his pass coverage is getting more better, and they're able to put him out there. So, like, yeah, that's a big deal. If he would have had that pass coverage earlier, like he would have went way earlier in the draft. He went 2nd, 3rd. He probably went down there. But yeah,
so far we might have a gem. So let's be glad we got him where we got him.
I love it
because right now we need every player.
Because here's the thing:
53.
If they cut him, his ass is getting picked up by somebody else.
Oh hell yeah! Next day,
so they cannot do that. They cannot do
next
that.
Day. Ain't no next day, next hour, next 30 minutes. Somebody's on the phone.
The cool thing about it is, like you said,
he's gonna be here. Let's say it, Atlanta Falcon fans. Helms ain't going no fucking where.
No,
we called it on that D offered last year. Like it has to be D. The way he bought out at camp, the way he bought out in the game. Like how do you not pick up D offered on your roster? And then D offered now this year going forward, possibly having a starting role, full starting role now, which could be big for D offered. You know, we're Team Glow all the way. Shout out to Glow if you're watching too. Shout out to Team Glow. I don't know if you're watching it. Shout out to D offered, man. Right there. But looking at Helms, that seems to be the player this year. Now going to another player on the defense. What about Huggins? What about anybody else on the defensive line? Mike Jones, who? Linebacker Mike Jones. Anybody? Yeah, I saw that, John. Anybody got any other players that we need to be watching for on this depth? Because
I saw somebody say that Mike. I'm sorry, but I saw somebody say that Mike Jones need to make teams so his sister can be at the game.
Coco Jones.
Y'all know who his sister is?
I don't know his sister.
I haven't seen it. No.
Coco Jones.
I will look now though.
She had a hit song that's out. You know what I'm saying? So that's good to. I think she's almost. Was she a Grammy award winning artist too as well?
She's on the hit show Bel Air on Peacock.
Oh, she's on Bel Air too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coco Jones. She plays Hillary Banks.
Man, I'd say this though, man. I don't even think it's just Helms. I think we got a few gems, man, that will pan out in the season, and then it'll just make like, how they get him? Like. Because when everybody, like, it's just, I view it like this. You got all the starters, and we all know. But in the back of almost each starter is like a young, hungry, like you said, Thundercat. Like, man, hey, bro, damn near per starter. What I'm saying is if he trained right and his potential turns into, like, realization, man, you talking about, man, there ain't going to be a drop-off. Can you imagine if the starter come out, he tired a little bit, and then the dude come in, and then he fuck shit up too? Come on, man. You talking about Troy Anderson, a gem. Yeah, man, you talking about Tyler is a gem. Taylor is a gem, if you want to be real. Like, it's a few, a Matt Cobb, hey, dog, like, man, all them boys is gems, man. I go the whole 53 a damn gem. Hey, shit, don't get me started. Like, but I'm just saying, man, it's just so exciting because it's not just the starters. It's like the rookies. It's the potential. It's the free agent. You're like, damn, is he gonna be good? He came in the 3rd round. He came in the 7th. Is he? I'm just saying, can you imagine if like 80% of them even turn out to be what we think they are? Man, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I'm talking about just 80%. 20% of them could just be dead. They could be duds. We could just light them up and they don't go in the sky. But like if like 80% of them go up, man, we gonna lose our damn mind. Backup. Can you imagine if the depth, man? Come on, if we start.
Look at your quarterback. Look at your backup quarterback. Your backup quarterback is a solid backup quarterback. Look at the depth pieces that we have to fall into place. I mean, even
solid,
man.
Dude, if Ritter balls out, I'm going on a worldwide shit talking tour, man. I'm telling you. You have to kick my ass off Twitter. I'm telling you. I got so many.
I'm on tour with you. I'm opening up on the tour with you.
Baby. I'm all about it. Let's go.
Y'all opening up for Southern Silk.
Shit.
There, great drop there.
Big Country's new group, Southern Silk. I believe it's Big Country, Uncle Steve, and
Berto and Smitty.
Smitty?
Yeah, Smitty and Berto, right?
Deshaun was supposed to be a part of it. Let's head to the fan chat, John Mike. But let's head to the fan chat because this is what happens when we talk Falcons football. Everybody, we are ready. Last preseason game tomorrow. Of course, you know the season's right around the corner. The 53 players will be getting that call to bring your playbook soon. So surprising cuts are going to be happening. Some fans are going to say, well, I knew that cut was happening. But I don't see nothing too surprising. I think all your starters will be there. All your big name people that you need to be there. All your jersey sellers, all your seat fillers will be there. But the depth chart going back down, the only person I'm looking at is this really Richie Grant. I don't think it's going to be Richie. But otherwise than that, Mike Hughes.
Solid. That's how hard it is going. This 53 is going to be hard to put together. That's how
Yeah.
hard it is.
And it sucked that Mike Hughes got hurt too, because we're paying him a solid little dollar, man, to come in and play a position. So like I don't,
paid him more than Isaiah, didn't we? Paid him more than Isaiah Oliver, right?
Give him that shit that they gave Mahomes in the Super Bowl. He'd be all right for some third.
Yeah, man.
Heading to the chat, Falcon fans, they over here talking about Falcons football. So let's get to it. Deshaun's in the chat. He said, "What artist made Ego Tripping?" Yeet. Get some. Who made Ego Tripping? He likes to stomp us with this music trivia.
Yeah, he getting in his bag.
Anybody know who made Ego Tripping?
I'm only 33, Deshaun. Okay. Now maybe Mike knows. I don't know. You know, Mike?
I have no idea. I don't even know what that is.
Ego Tripping? I'm gonna throw it out there and just say E40.
I thought he might have made it.
Sheesh. John, Ego Tripping? Want to take a guess?
I had no clue, man.
I'm thinking he gonna say Mike Jones.
Sheesh. Let's get to it. He gonna pop the answer in the chat in a minute. Let's go, Deshaun. Let's find out who made Ego Tripping. Big Ed. Said, "What's up, my Falcons family?" He's dropping emojis in the chat. Hashtag the fan club. Hashtag one timers. Out of your Falcon mind is here with us. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, hit the comment on Out of Your Falcons Mind page.
I want to see the mind blowing emojis. If I Out of Your Falcon Mind, I want to see the one time emojis. One time.
That's a great idea.
Mind blowing, and one time emojis.
Falcon fans, drop the emojis in the chat, run the comments up, run the likes up on both streams. Don't forget to also follow them too as well on their social medias, on Twitter, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. What else? Spotify, John?
Spotify, iTunes, all that. Wherever you get your podcast, man. We're
everywhere. Out of Your Falcon Mind is. So
I just want to say this has been the quickest 40 minutes I've ever fucking had in my life.
Sheesh.
Because I'm drinking.
I want to see. We gotta do part 2, man. We'll do
26 messages. 26 messages from my opponent. So I guess he's a little bit upset. I'm not responding. He's probably talking to the admin.
We're talking Falcons.
He's probably on the admin like, "Yo, this guy's not responding. Let me get that forced win." No, I'm on the way. And you know what's gonna happen when I put them sticks up, Bodee. You know, man. I'm about to run stupid plays on this man. He over here pissing me off, texting me every minute. Lyrics Mom is here in the chat. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah,
Dan Burst, DJ Dan Burst, and we live for the one time. Falcon fans, if you do not know, DJ Dan Burst is the official DJ for the Rise Up Tour. We are going on the road this season. We're putting on a lot of meet and greets. We're putting on a lot of events like we've been doing in the past. DJ Dan Burst. We got to chop it up, Dan. We're about to lock Nashville in. We're about to lock Tennessee in. So we bring your cowboy hat, bring them boots. We're about to go out there, have a good time in Nashville. We need you, Dan. So definitely get ready, Rise Up Tour members, all Falcon fans who's traveling to away games this season. We have a lot going on when it comes to fans meeting up and having a good time. So Detroit's first, then London. Then we got the two of the home games. Then we got Nashville. Then we got Tennessee, Tampa, New York is somewhere around there too as well. Arizona's in there too as well. Carolina, sorry ass. Then the Saints and the Bears at the end of the season. Oh, we go crazy on the road, Bodee. You know about the Rise Up Tour on the road, right, Bodee?
Oh, I know, dog. I know.
You saw us in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
You saw us, right?
Dan's still in New Orleans right now.
Shit, Dan, you still on stage? Dan.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Man, we left the club. Quick story about Dan, right? So, hold on, let me get back to Dan. Bodee, you know about this story. So we're in the club, right? We're in New Orleans, falconed up. We're out of our Falcon mind, of course, in New Orleans. We're in Razoo's. It's a spot where we knew we was going to have the party the next day. We've been having parties at this spot for a while. It's one of the biggest clubs in the French Quarter. So the Friday night, we go in there. We're having a good time. Me, Dan, Chase, Bodee, Boo Man, another one of our old podcasters too as well. I don't even know. I think he's still cleaning the gutters. But Dan is he's scoping out the spot, right? Scoping it out. And of course, we from Atlanta, so Dan like, yo, this is a nice little spot. I'm like, all right, bet. So a couple of minutes later, we don't see Dan. But it's like, what, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
We don't see Dan. Like, anybody seen Dan? And we don't want Dan to walk off down no alley in New Orleans by himself. So we trying to make sure Dan's good. We checking for Dan. Next thing I know, I hear Hey y'all, everybody get up on their feet, y'all. I said, what the fuck? I look on the stage, it's 3 a.m. Dan got the motherfucking mic. He going ham on the stage. He got the whole crowd jumping.
Yeah, Dan.
Hold on.
I love it, man.
He got the whole crowd jumping, right? He done took the mic from the dude who was already hosting it, right? Funny story. After the Saints game, I like, damn, we get ready to go get something to eat. You want to meet up? Nah, man, I gotta go back and host the club. Same club they want me to host it tonight. You got a fucking job down here, Dan? We came out here for vacation, man. What do you mean? Like, yeah, man, they want me to come host the after party. The after party?
I
couldn't believe it. Huh.
Taking a New Orleans resident's job. You doing God's work, Dan. I love it.
Yeah, we taking that job and we taking the NFL wins too.
You're damn right.
Here it is.
Hey, man, for our listeners, I just want to say this.
Yep.
Man, if like y'all travel, there's no other podcast that can come close to that as like One Time for the Fan. It's not even comparable. So their tour, if you want to travel and like attend games that are not in the state of Georgia, you have to go on like the Rise Up tour. Like you have to follow these guys and you got to do it. It's no experience like that shit. I mean, you can go on whoever's podcast and try to do it or whoever's group and it ain't gonna fuck with theirs. I'm just being honest with you. So please check that out at your earliest convenience. You might have a great time.
So we can really get to it like quickly. We're setting up some of the biggest chapters for the Falcons fan base you've ever seen. Because if you look at it, you know the 49ers, you know the Cowboys, you know the Packers. You know how many chapters they have here in Georgia of fan groups and fan clubs and organized fan clubs. So the Rise Up Tour, we're the first original founding chapter here in Atlanta when it comes to traveling to away games. We now have a West Coast chapter too as well. We have our international chapter we're working on, and we have our East Coast chapter too as well. And when we all come together, people are going to really see that the Falcons fan base is about that business. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, people hate the Cowboys, but you know why they're America's team? Because there's about 20 different Cowboys groups here in Georgia.
Man,
then there's about 30 different Cowboys groups in Carolina, Texas, California. So when they come together, that's how you see that type of bullshit. But for the Falcons fan base, what me and my homeboy Thomas tried to start 4 years ago, we're really going into this movement. We got the memberships now. We got the credentials. We're doing it bigger to a whole new level. So all Falcon fans that want to travel to some of these away games, the Rise Up Tour is your one-stop shop for away games. We got host hotels. We're doing the whole group ticket package, sitting in the same sections, man. We're bringing chants. We're doing all this shit. When we show up to some of these cities, you're going to represent for the Falcons organization, but people are going to notice that we represent for the Falcons fan base as well. Yeah. So that's my plug for the Rise Up Tour.
Yes,
sir. So I had to throw that in there too as well, man.
I love it.
It's organized.
I
love it, man. Go ahead.
It's the group. DSGB Hall's in the chat. He's dropping emojis. Got to duck him.
Yeah. I love it.
He don't know where he's at. I think he's deployed right now. I don't know if he's overseas or he's in California, but thank you for everything, DSGB Hall.
Absolutely.
Going down in a major way. Fall Star Falcons in the building.
Oh, start. Man, I'm loving that picture, man.
All the Falcon fans here. John, you guys going to be at week one home opener? Everybody's going to be there?
I'm going to be at my son's baseball game, but I will be watching afterwards.
Yeah. Any games you plan on attending this season for home games, away games? You got coming up?
I do. Yeah, I'll be at some. I don't know where yet, but I will definitely be at some. I'm trying to hit the Saints games. I just love them.
Yeah, so I mean, we just got my son's baseball schedule like yesterday.
Okay.
So, I get to watch him play a few more years. The Falcons gonna be here, so I'll get to them. But yeah,
we'll all be at the Super Bowl parade together, and I'm sure if they go to the Super Bowl too as well, we'll all be at the game too.
We're definitely trying to get to the Commanders game, possibly the Texans game. I know the first week though we have something going on that day, but so I will have my entire phone shut off that day until I get home and watch the game, so nobody can bother me.
Falcon fans, if you do catch out of your Falcon mind at a home game, shout out them boys. I saw them at training camp. Great guys, man. I'm telling y'all, this is not just a podcast thing. Like we've seen each other also outside the podcast at training camp. So this is die-hard Falcon behavior. This is what we normally do.
Now, next meetup we do, y'all got to come out.
Yes, we have to do that one too as well. I saw the picture too as well. My boy Alberto even flew in.
Alberto came. That was
y'all got content credits flying in.
We got Alberto.
It was wild, dude.
They flying in.
Yeah.
Spent pretty much all day Sunday with him. Took him out, gave him some barbecue, man. Got him like.
I saw that. That barbecue looked good as hell.
Dude, it was amazing.
Nice.
Then we came on here and did a show. Like somehow we would have got some coffee. I guess we got some coffee.
We caught the flight.
And then he had to get to the fucking airport to get
to the airport.
Yeah. So
This is
Shout out to Birdo, man.
This is great when Cousin Greatest can link up because I'm sure you guys talk Falcons for what, hours?
Dude, yeah. I mean, it's easy. Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, it's like a brother sisterhood. We all together.
It is, man.
You meeting all these people. Oh my gosh,
Bodee, you see it in our chat. 2 a.m, 3 a.m. It doesn't matter. We fucking post whatever when it comes to the Falcons.
Dude, like seriously, man. All the meeting you guys, like all the friends we made, including you guys. I mean, lifelong type friendships. That was like so unexpected when we started this. We just thought like we're going to start a podcast and have some fun with it. Like all of this has just been like icing on the top, man. It's been amazing. So,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something that might be interesting for us. DJ Chark, hamstring injury out in Carolina. They said it's not too serious, but a hamstring injury, knowing that you have to play in less than 21 days, that recovery might even take about 25 days. I mean, you might not even be here. So DJ Chark, if he's not able to go week 1, John Mike Bodee, is that something that Falcon fans need to be paying attention to as well? That can definitely hurt Carolina's offense.
Yeah, I mean, the offensive line's already going to hurt bad enough. So, I mean,
as their receivers drop,
shit.
They're going to have to go down to their not starter receivers. And it's probably take them a little more time to get open, which means we'll get the sacks. They're going to pile in. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I mean, I don't wish the hurt on nobody.
No, of course not.
Shit, when it happens.
Oh, I wish hurt.
Oh, brother.
Man, I wish hurt on whoever playing the Falcons. I don't care if 10 of them drop off. If 12 of them drop off, but that's even better. It'll be an easier win. I could care less.
Look at this, y'all.
God damn, we need to do
Mike,
this every week.
we gotta chop it up with these folks, Mike. Like, we don't want injuries. We don't pray for that. Like, oh my God, I can't wait till he gets injured. Can't wait till he gets banged up. No, I understand players going to get banged up on their own. They get hit left and right. I understand. Totally understand.
Yeah.
But even in Madden, Bodee, if you're playing somebody and he's like, hey, man, my running back's injured, like, hey, that dude got like 15 touchdowns. I'm glad he's injured.
Yeah.
It makes the game a little bit more interesting because you might have a chance to beat this cat. So
sorry for you, buddy.
Sorry for you. That's what we say. So in the NFL, if I'm looking at it like, well, DJ Chark's out, I'm not glad. Oh, my God. I'm glad he's injured. Yeah, he's banged up. But I'm sitting there like, he doesn't play for the Falcons. And we're playing this guy week 1.
When we played the 49ers last year and their whole fucking team was hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was happy when we whooped that ass.
Me too.
I was like, hell yeah, we beat the Niners. I don't care what y'all say. I was happy as hell.
Can't put up 20 points against this team all season, right? To that game.
A win is a win.
20.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. I fuck with Mike.
They all learn the same
mind.
A win is. I don't care if you was in a wheelchair.
Shit,
man, look.
Hey, you got a helmet on, you catching? Hey,
yeah. A win is a win.
Here, Mike. Yeah,
it's a W.
I love it. DSGB Hall. He said ego trip. He said that's Snoop.
Oh,
there you go.
I ain't never heard that. I listen to it.
You probably heard it in passing. You know how you hear them songs and you just like, oh, that's what that's called.
Bodee, you still have that Snoop stuffed animal sitting over there in the corner? You didn't know it was Snoop?
Nah, I ain't got the Snoop, but I do got a Keith Birkin bobblehead.
What?
Hey, Keith Birkin, underrated.
They got the blood on the goddamn.
With the blood, I love it.
Oh, it's going down.
There you go.
95 North Falcon Talk. So he said, "My brothers, what's good?"
He said, "Fantasy winner 2023." No way, brother.
Oh gosh. Wait, you guys got the fantasy? What's going on here, guys? Has it started yet? Is the draft going? Like, what's happening?
We got the draft is next Tuesday, 9:30.
Bodee, are you in there?
I'm in there.
Is there a spot available?
Not for you to draft all Falcons. I mean, in fact, come on in. Yeah.
Is there a spot available? There's a spot available?
No, I thought you was doing it for y'all's show.
Well, I'm not
representing
type of thing, but Bodee,
I'm representing.
Does it say one time for the fan?
If Jack represented for us, he draft all Falcons. Literally,
Bodee's a better fantasy player. Like if we were playing Madden against somebody, it's like, look, one of us has to go play to win this $1 million. I'd hope Bodee say, "You got this, Jack. This is on you." If it was 2K, I would say, "Bodee, This is on you. Fantasy football, I'm turning to Bodee and say, this is on you. Because I ain't that good at fantasy football. So I might pick all Falcons. I don't give a shit. I'm pick all Falcons.
That's what I did.
That's what Mike did.
I got like old Falcons.
Mike, how did that work
That's
out
all
for
I'm
you,
going
Mike?
to do.
John was like, bro, that's not how you play. That's not how you play. Devontae Freeman, he was like, bro, it's not.
Halfway through the season, he's like, "Hey, where's Tevin Coleman playing? He's still playing?" I'm like, "No, dude, you will not need to pick up Tevin Coleman."
Devontae Freeman was on like 3 teams last year.
Yeah.
You picked him up.
Mike Davis. I'm loyal, man. I'm loyal. He wasn't getting no points. I wasn't getting no points.
Shit.
See, for me, I was just whoever the Falcons had. Like, who's your flex? Like, oh, Taylor Gabriel. I don't know. Who you got out there? I got Julio. Who else you got out there? I don't know. I got whoever. I don't know. I had a bunch of players on the Falcons. So my name was Falcon Man. The picture was Falcon. Somebody like, who picked up all the Falcon players? Obviously, the guy that says Falcon Man. You see my damn picture right there.
It's gonna be a fun league, man. We got obviously us, and then like Berto and Smitty, and then like Falcoholics in there. Aaron Freeman from Locked On Falcons is in there. We got a whole
It's gonna be a whole lot of shit talking going on.
A whole lot of shit.
I'm hearing these names like, they're gonna be talking a bunch.
Big
of
Low,
shit
Big Low's in there, Twisted's in there. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna
Big Low Country Sports in there.
Oh yeah,
Won the World Bowl.
It's
going down in a major way. Get well too, Bo. No, Big Country hasn't been feeling too well recently, so I hope he's feeling much better. YMOF Jamal 05 said, "Rise up." What's up, everyone? One time, and he's dropping emojis too.
Rise up.
Ty Rogers in the building. He said, "What's up? Let's go." Bodie, did we hit the 500 mark?
Y'all fucking should have.
Right there,
Bodie, you got the balloons? You got the balloons ready?
Did we hit it?
I'm checking.
Bodie, get the balloons.
I gotta check too.
496. We're 4 away.
God damn. Hey, look, if anybody's on our stream, anybody on our stream that has not subscribed to One Time, y'all hop over there real fast and subscribe. Takes 5 seconds.
Bodie, get the balloons and the confetti. Get the balloons and confetti, Bodie.
And you guys are at 791. So anybody in our stream who hasn't subscribed to these guys, go ahead and get them to 800 real quick, man. Run that up.
I hope everybody from our stream has already been to Out of Your Falcons Mind podcast, because most of the time you can see us in their chat on their channel too as well.
If you're not subscribed to them, it's a travesty.
Because we've talked about Out of Your Falcon Mind here on this podcast a lot. You guys see them in the chat too as well. So we hope our diehard Falcon fans, if you haven't heard about Out of Your Falcon Mind, head over on their YouTube page, check them out on Twitter. Before the end of the show tonight, we'll make sure John, Mike, they'll go ahead and drop all the links. We'll post it on our YouTube page, our Facebook page. But I'm sure everybody should know who Out of Your Falcon Mind is. If you don't, well, now you know.
Or you don't know shit at all.
At all. Shit at all. Don't know shit at all. That's no shit at all.
Lyrics Mom's here in the chat. She said, look at new edition, the Falcon edition. Sheesh.
Ooh.
Bodie, they go do the shimmy, Bodie.
Dance. I don't know the dance. No, I ain't got it.
Come on, Bodie. Goddamn.
I was about to do the same thing, Jack.
You saw that shit? Start getting the band together.
Oh, make it rain. Bodie made it rain.
I ain't made it rain since I cleared it out in like 06.
I cleared it out.
Mr.
Lee, what up?
Atlanta Falcon fan Lee Proctor checking in from the UK, y'all. So he's up early watching this show right here. Don't know if he's on the train heading to work or if he's in the house hanging out, but he is up right now. We're gonna definitely link up with Lee when we go across to the Falcons Jags game this season. It's gonna be a great time. Lee Proctor, Darren Cole, Falcons UK, those group, Kevin Knight too as well. You guys have been doing a great job over there representing the Falcons fan base, and we're on the way, man. A couple more weeks, we are on the way. So shout out to Lee Proctor.
Lee for being a real fan that far away. That's dope.
He's diehard, and he also flies over here for a couple games too as well.
I love that.
So these are real, true diehard fans.
That's a fan.
Ambassador helping us out with Arizona. He also did just get us Falcon fans was going to Arizona for the Falcons Cardinals game. LaMarcus just secured the stadium tour on Saturday for the Rise Up Tour. So instead of paying the full price, you can get it for, I believe it's $20 now. So Rise Up Tour members, check your emails. We already sent the link out. LaMarcus Boyd, the ambassador out there in Arizona, he's part of our West Coast Connection group. Him and Stevie Carrega and your AZ crew has been doing a great job, man. So big shout out to LaMarcus.
Big things.
It's what 6 o'clock over there. He's probably climbing the Sedona Mountains right now. He's probably going crazy over there. But one time for the fan, LaMarcus Boyd is here.
Hey.
Chat. Deshaun. He said, "What's up, John and Mike?"
What's up, Deshaun?
What up, Deshaun?
Going down in a major way. Lowski is here.
Hilarious.
One
Who we got
time.
here? Jordan's in the
Jordan,
chat.
what up?
Jordan, what up, buddy?
He said, "What's up, guys? Hope the week is going well for everyone." Shout out to Jordan in the chat. Falcon fan, diehard Falcon fan here.
Jordan,
anybody know Jordan?
Oh yeah. Jordan, for sure. He's every week, man, watching us. Yeah, man.
Yes, real Falcon fan.
Mhm.
That's great. That's great. I want to hear. Before I do get to the rest of the comments, there is a Jags fan lurking in here somewhere. I'm just gonna let you know there's a Jags fan lurking somewhere in the comments.
Yeah,
So
but he's a loyal supporter of the Falcons, apparently. So shout out to him.
Hey, good for him.
Been to 2
Shout
training
out to
camps
Calvin
too.
Ridley.
DSGB Hall.
You're welcome for Calvin Ridley.
Sheesh. Terrell Johnson's here in the chat. He said, "Rise up, everyone."
TJ.
Rise up.
Kenny's in the chat. We're gonna be linking up with Kenny when we go to New York.
Kenny,
So
what's up, man?
fellas? Falcons Fantastic Four.
Hey, man.
What?
I like
Don't let us start. No, don't let us start something.
that. Hey,
The
the
Falcons
triple Fs.
Fantastic Four.
look at
Yup.
the triple Fs.
The triple
Oh my
F.
God.
The triple F. We might have to get that hat made.
Oh, that's a good idea. Sounds like a T-shirt to me, man. Like a T-shirt.
Yeah, triple
Put it
F.
on a
I ought to have my
t-shirt.
trumpet laying around over here. I was getting ready to play some
I'm
notes.
trying to tell you.
The trumpet. I need to
The
get the
Falcons
soundboard
Fantastic Four. Every
Hold on.
superhero needs theme
I
music.
still got
Bodee,
the
hit the
soundboard
goddamn
in the
theme
back.
music.
together. The soundboard, it don't work right now. I gotta
Damn
get-
it, Bodee, hook it up.
You
Damn
ain't
it,
even
still
got it
10
out the
minutes left
box,
in the
man.
show.
You crazy, bro. You just said it,
The
dude.
shit's still in the
I'll
box.
get it
Don't
together.
hook it up.
I said I was gonna get this shit together. I'll get it together.
God, I saw that picture in March.
You did.
Those Peppers, what up?
What up, Ghost?
What's cracking? What's cracking, dog?
Die Hard Falcon fan Ghost Pepper. He said, "Hello, Falcon family."
What's good? What's good? Welcome.
Blocking Dirty's in the building.
Lisa, what up?
Lisa, what's up?
Lisa.
I heard you had a blast in Florida, man. I love to hear it.
Love it.
It's always great to see diehard Falcon fans. John, Mike, you guys know when you guys check your channel, check the chat, and you see all your diehard Falcon fans, and you start seeing more supporters and more people. It's just a great feeling because we want to see the team win. And everybody you see most of the time jump into your chat, 99% of the time, except for that Jaguar fan in our chat, that we want to see the team win. Everybody here wants to be at the parade. Everybody here wants to get that ring where they start saying, hey, what, like the Braves, when the Braves won, they said, hey, you can get the ring, that type of shit. Everybody, all Falcon fans want that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We want the trophy. We want to have that parade. So
Can't
this
wait.
is great to have all the Falcon fans here in the chat, man. I just love this shit. Jermaine, swerve.
What's good?
What up?
What's good? What's cracking?
Summers in the building. He said, what's up, fam? Falcons Fantastic Four.
Lisa said she here for the collab. I'm here
Hey.
for it, Lisa. These the guys.
There's got to be a T-shirt there somewhere. There's got to be.
It's
We gotta do
something.
something.
Hey,
You gotta do
there's a
something.
marketing mind. Y'all already got merch.
Anytime we
You
link
got-
up, it might have to be that. The Falcons Fantastic Four.
It's
Might
the
have to
double
like that.
F.
Hey,
Sheesh,
dog,
the triple F.
when we do this show, it should be called that. The triple F.
The
We
triple
always-
F.
I like it. I like it. Lisa Shepard. She's here for the collab.
John, hold on, y'all. I just gotta ask, man. John got 2 cups and he been down in them. What are you drinking, man?
No, man.
He throws up. She been like this the whole show. I gotta know what you drinking, dog.
This one's empty now. I had to bring 2. This one's empty. Got to prepare, man.
Jesus Christ!
I'll be
Yeah,
fucking
He
prepared.
said, "Don't ask what's in this cup."
yeah. That's
He said,
It's
"Dirty
not,
water."
it's not caffeine
Bodee.
this time. It's not caffeine this
Morgan,
time.
man.
It's a little stronger than that, ain't it?
What's wrong with the caffeine?
Morgan Man
It's
Sports.
It's a Wednesday.
So what's
It's a
up?
Wednesday.
That is true, y'all. It's a Wednesday, y'all. I mean, I
It's
know.
a Wednesday drink.
Are we sipping for the preseason game tomorrow? Should we not sip for the preseason game? Like, what do we do, guys? What is this, like a light moment for you guys? You guys like, nah, I'm just gonna sit back and watch the game. Like, you guys sipping tomorrow? What's going
Yeah,
on?
probably so. Yeah, it's
That's
Thursday
heavy
night.
sipping,
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta take a
Crazy
look.
thing is, it's always
Hold
a
on,
thing with me. I gotta go and find my game. I gotta stream it or whatever because I don't have cable, so I can't watch
Shit.
it on local fucking.
Yeah. Me
And
neither.
the blackout on
YouTube.
blackout is stupid. Why the hell they
It
black
is
it out
great.
on the goddamn? It's fucking stupid. So I gotta go on a moon search. If I don't go somewhere else to watch the game, I gotta go far and wide to find the game. And
There are a few streams that someone mentioned to me. Do you have a hookup already?
I got some, but they get cut off, and it's annoying. But you send me what you got.
Well, I'll send you a little video because somebody when we were when we had our show with Trey Sean from New Millennium Falcons, he
I saw that show. He said, "You don't know for me, but I don't do it." But I saw that show. I saw that show.
So I actually
I need to go.
I clipped that and sent it to somebody else who was looking for the same thing. So I'll just send it to you.
Nice.
My man.
See how that works out? Falcons, Fantastic Four. Morgan Man Sports. He said, "What's up, Morgan? Hope all is good. Hope the Falcons get a good dominant win against the Steelers. Rise up. Everybody agree? Good dominant win?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Dominant.
Get off that field healthy.
That's
I want to see every player off that field healthy, walking into that locker room knowing that win, lose, tie, however, that 53 is going to get made in a couple of days, and then the real action starts. So I want to see all those players get off that field healthy because some of these players might make the practice squad too. Some will go on to different careers, different teams, however.
Yeah,
whoever's on that
insurance next week. Yeah.
Shit.
Nah. Hey, man, you right, Bodee, man. Some of them is going back to like their regular life next week.
Some will try to sneak into the XFL, but they won't make it. Then they'll be selling, doing Uber. I mean, it is what it is.
Yep. Chase.
Shout out to him.
Chase is here in the chat. And one player I want to mention too as well, because this player from last preseason game got a lot of talk. Andre Smith, the linebacker.
I try to tell you, John. Yeah, Andre Smith Jr. was balling last game, and nobody picked it up.
Balling last game.
Nobody noticed.
I think he led the team in tackles too as well. That's something that Falcon fans need to look for. Like, I know people's not too heavy on the Tay Davis and people seeing Michael Walker and what Caden Ellis can do. Wherever they're going to be moving Caden Ellis around, that's a coach's decision. But Andre Smith looked like a linebacker who can fit this team.
Yep. He was murdering.
Like Mike.
No one picked it up. I swear to God, I was
see Andre Smith.
And the Davis was like, okay, like I wasn't watching that part, but I'm like, he was destroying.
The announcer had to say it like Andre Smith is out here fighting.
He was destroying.
Definitely tried to make this 53 and had me looking like Andre Smith.
Man, he must got a baby on the way. He was playing like his life depended on it.
Sheesh. I need to get this baby funds.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Falcon fans going down in a major way. Out of your Falcon mind is here joining us talking Falcons football. Ty Rogers says, one time for your Falcon mind.
Damn, I love our group. We're so creative. We're so creative. We got the triple F's. One time for your Falcon mind.
I supporting from up there in Canada too. So shout out to Ty.
Shout out to Ty. Ty, if you're close by to Detroit, man, come on down to Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come out there and see the Falcons play, we're gonna be out there on the road. Kenny, he said, "What's up, fellas? Let me find out. The Falcons Fantastic Four together. What is going on?
Let's go.
I feel something, guys. I feel something.
We need a bat signal.
I feel something too. It might be a heartburn from this shit. Yeah.
Country Steve and Smitty done created Southern Silk. Here we go now. Falcons Fantastic Four. Falcon fans, I'm telling you, we get started now. Falcons Fantastic Four podcast might be on the way. Just saying. Lisa Shepard said, "Facts, Mike. Someone talking sideways about the Falcons. They're getting the smoke."
Yes, ma'am.
The Smizoke.
All the smoke. Bubble
gum.
Shrimp.
DR9 is my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. That's my
Jalen Jones in the quarterback. You know, the love for Desmond Ridder is definitely here in the chat for all the Falcon fans. They are talking about what we talked about earlier with Desmond Ridder being confident and not as nervous as he did last year. Anthony Shea is in the chat. He said they look clean until the penalties. The time chewing off the clock was very good. Bijan is a lightning bolt, Mike, as you mentioned, when he gets a hole. One thing we did not mention here tonight on the podcast is that clock management too with the first screen. They were controlling 7-8 minutes almost of the clock. And there was so many plays you could have scored on. Bodee, you mentioned it. We didn't. That Scotty Miller play, I could have gave you 100 plays the way our team was clicking that we could have scored on. But the clock management from the team was just amazing the other night against the Bengals.
They can pull that off, man. Teams are going to hate playing us in the third and fourth quarter. Hate it. Because they're going to be throwing big ass running backs at you all fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be tired.
Love it.
Not want any of
Love
it.
Love it.
Carrie.
Carrie, what up?
What up, Carrie?
Carrie said, "What's up, Jack, Bodee, John, and Mike? So excited for the show. Some of my favorite Falcons content creators in this stream right now. Much love, and of course, much love to you, Carrie, and of course, Manchester City,
Manchester
soccer fans out there. And Carrie, I feel kind of bad. I can't catch the Manchester City game when I go to London. It's going to be on a time where I'm not going to be around that area. It's an hour and a half away from me, and I can't get there. It's like, fuck.
Oh, that would be sick if you could, Jack.
Yeah,
You see
tough,
that?
man.
Oh, that'd be dope.
It's tough, man. A lot going on that weekend too in London. Terry, Ocean Boy Martin Jr. He said, "What's up? What's up, gang?" And he throwing emojis.
I'll tell you, I got a hard on for that. I was about to say that old Falcons logo over here. That's my shit. That's like I love that logo.
I love it, man.
And your jacket,
John got the jacket.
John, that jacket. I bought that jacket.
That a boy.
And I got it wholesale too. So
you got it, Bodee.
I got that shit.
Did y'all go to Walters for the jacket? You know, Walters got. I think Walters has some too.
Oh no, I didn't go to Walters. I bought it wholesale. Let's say black market. But it's nice. I love it.
Sheesh.
I saw John. John was an inspiration. I had to go get.
John was rocking that starter joint.
He killed it with the.
It's gonna come back out as soon as it gets like somewhat below like 98.
It's been burning up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm looking at maybe the Saints game at home, or maybe that Washington game might be. That's like the game.
Fuck that. I'm wearing it tomorrow.
I mean, you gonna pass out.
Don't care. I have on shorts for ventilation. It'll kind of
hold on, guys.
Kind of thought it out in my head, but it don't.
We got a special guest. We got a special guest calling in, unexpected. But what's going on, sir?
What in the world, bro?
Oh, look at this.
Hey, I was calling because can Bodee say he has a hard on YouTube Live?
What?
I can hardly hear.
What? Don't tell me I gotta edit this, country.
This is explicit.
Shit.
He said that I say I had a hard on live.
Shit.
I'm sorry, man. But Big Low, you getting naked and stuff.
That's my vote.
Falcons Fantastic Four is your vote?
The triple F.
So Falcons Fantastic Four versus Southern Silk in a Falcons debate coming up soon?
It don't gotta be a verse.
Shit.
It can be it don't gotta be a verse.
It's never a versus, sir. You are definitely right about that.
It's never a verse.
Country, before you go, could you just make sure the parking lot is clear and secure? We had some people roaming around here earlier looking for pallets.
You know I got you, bro. I got a thing on.
Appreciate it, brother.
Leave that.
Rise up.
Hell yeah.
Country.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's how we do it here, Falcon fans.
Country. I was trying to get the whole thing out. I probably should have said that, but yeah.
Shit.
I that logo.
I gotta edit a bunch of shit tonight, Bodee.
If I put this on Spotify, there will be people will be listening to it like, wait, what? He just said
what the fuck? What?
He just finished that thought. What is he gonna hold on for?
Gosh.
Y'all wouldn't let me get it out. I just said it, and then y'all start talking. It just sound like I just said I have a hard on. And
that is tough. That's what my friend said. He's at work and he's riding around, and we start cursing. He's like, "God, you gotta cut this shit down." Like,
we're all sitting here talking about Falcons shit. Then you all of a sudden you hear, I got a hard on, and we back to Falcons talking. Like, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, wouldn't let me finish.
Gosh.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh. This is about to get crazy.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Damn it.
It's going down in the
Uncle Steve. What up,
Uncle Steve's lounge is here in the chat. Falcon fans, I guarantee we'll wrap up the show less than 15 minutes. John, you good? Less than 15 minutes? Mike?
I'm on your time, buddy.
3,000?
I'm good.
We'll wrap this up. Uncle Steve's lounge said, "What's up, fellas? Anyone think there is any chance Okudah starts game one? I'm not super concerned about the secondary, but it would be nice if he is a surprise starter against the Panthers. Apparently, there was some news that came out earlier this week that it's possible he could be ready for week one. Bodee, thoughts on Okudah right now? I mean, I haven't heard too much about the timetables of him coming back. I know it was early in the season, they said. Kiara posted something the other day that said he could be back even as early as week 1. So for me, it would be great to have Okudah out there. But if he's not ready to go, don't put him out there.
Coach Smith
That's
ain't playing that shit. He's not going to play until he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that Coach Smith is not playing that shit. And that's what I love about Coach Smith, because he don't hold back and he tells it like it is. So I trust when he plays, whenever that is, he'll be ready. If it's week 1, then I know he's ready.
John, Mike, Okudah?
Yeah, I mean, I would be
the same way, man. I don't think you want to put him out there until you know for sure he ready, because if he get hurt again, he done. He out the league. So you want to give him the absolute sureness that he is back and he can go, because he get hurt one more time, he done.
And this is the player who has dealt with injuries in the past too, as well, John.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. He came out. Well, he had the Achilles tear in 21, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Missed the entire season. This was an ankle, though, I think, right? So, I mean, an ankle, an ankle can be weird. You could be good from an ankle in 2 weeks or like 8 weeks. It's just like everybody seems to be different with it. But no, I mean, if y'all have watched Arthur, not to trust anything he says when it comes to injuries. He's just not going to tell you anything. But I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be that surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, it'd be a great, like Uncle Steve said, it'd be a great surprise if he's out there. But again, the depth in the secondary, you don't want to push him out there. So,
the cool thing about the Falcons journalists too, as well, like Michael Rothstein and some of the other guys out there, Myles Garrett, and some of the other people that cover the Falcons, they're going to post, "Hey, we see Okudah's here. He's here." So once you hear the Falcons journalists start to post it, then we can actually get ready to say, "Oh, the timetable is getting closer for Okudah to be back." The game tomorrow, he was on the sideline last week with Coach. He was on the sideline, though. I saw him on the sideline. So for him to be out there again tomorrow, let's see how he is walking for any fans that's there at the game. If you're close enough to see how Okudah is looking. I remember early in the offseason, I seen Kyle Pitts like once or twice in the offseason. I was like, oh, definitely looks pretty good to go when the season starts. But then again, I'm not the trainers. But let's just see how Okudah looks tomorrow for those that's watching on the sideline. And then let's wait for when the Falcons journalists report that CP is back, Mike Hughes is back, Okudah is back, because then we're really getting going. Because I think going to that Falcons-Panthers game, the way this media is getting ready to work, a lot of attention is going to be on the Falcons because they've improved on both sides of the ball. So you're going to have everybody from the NFL to regular Falcons fans to Falcons podcasters to the journalists. Everybody's talking Falcons come week 1 because we are expected to be one of the newer teams to make it back to the playoffs. So for me, I'm ready. I'm ready to see these Falcons play. Pamela Johnson said, I was Team Bijan. Pamela been calling Bijan since the day.
She really was.
Day one.
She was.
Day one.
Auntie Pam, definitely know what you're talking about.
Manifest that.
Yep. A1 forever. He said, what's good, Falcon family?
What up, Chris?
What up?
Shout out to diehard Falcon fans. I believe we are 2 away from 500.
Get them to 500. Come on, somebody can do it.
If you have a dog and the dog doesn't have a YouTube account, can you make a YouTube account for the dog and just go to One Time for the Fan and hit the subscribe button? That's what you can do.
Biscuit, click this button real quick.
Biscuit.
I'm telling you,
Biscuit. You can get Mittens to click it too. Mittens.
God, not Mittens.
Come on.
Clifford. Hey, come on. I would love to hit that like while we on the stream. It'll be dope. 2 more, please, somebody.
Falcon fans, first time here, hit that like button, share button, and subscribe button for Out of Your Falcon Mind. They also have their channel on YouTube. Check them out on Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. You can definitely hear Out of Your Falcon Mind. 2 great diehard Falcon fans who always spit the facts when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons. So I'm glad they had a chance to come over here and talk Falcons football with us. And of course, we are 2 subscribers away from 500. So if you'd like to, hit the subscribe over here for One Time for the Fan. It could be before the show, during the show, or after the show because we respect all subscribers. Lisa Shepard said, I'm sure Dez film study was target this week.
Target, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ben Wade said, rise up. Great show and great content.
Ben. Love it.
Atlanta Falcon fan and Rise Up Tour member Ben Wade. Father Mullet is in the chat.
There you go.
Hey.
Father Mullet.
There you go. That's
look, man. Myler took this photo in fucking Rome.
In Rome.
At the that photo is at the Coliseum.
That's
wow.
Wearing the Out of Your Falcon
Mind shirt.
Man, we made it, buddy.
And guys, merch is on sale, right? Where can they get the Out of Your Falcon Mind merch? Where can they get that?
It's bonfire.com/outofyourfalconmind. Easy peasy, man. Yeah, man. We got the like what he's wearing. We've got hoodies, t-shirts. We did do one that said "Who threw that?" Because we put that out there. We've sold a few of those, so that's out there for a little bit longer.
Let's go. Falcon fans, let's go. Bubba Gum. He said Oakland Deja needs to put on his big boy pants. We talked about cuts earlier.
Not about the bubble.
92.
He's still hurt, right?
How we looking here, boys?
Is he hurt though? He's hurt though.
He's hurt. No, I think even if he wasn't hurt, he's probably on the way out though.
Yeah,
that's just the feeling I got.
TDP Mojo, one of our special guests that was on one time for the fan recently, he said Mayfield's becoming an issue. Mike, is he becoming an issue for you?
Man, he has become, he has became, he has been, he need to leave and be an issue. He gonna be an issue for his wife. He don't need to be for us.
Shit.
He does not belong in the NFL, though. I'm not being funny. He's not, his skill set is not for pro. He need to go play back. He could be like a high school coach or something.
Shit.
Trey, you stay back. He's gotta go to Trey. What's good?
I ain't being funny, dog. He can't play, dog. I don't get. Yeah, I'm the most positive person in the world, and even me, I'm like, oh, just stop, like go home. Like I would have to tell the kid, no, it's not for you. Like, are you good at math?
His shit's on tape.
Are you good at math?
Yeah, it's on tape. It's in 4K. Like, use some shit.
You caught in 4K.
After watching that Johnny Manziel situation, I'm like, man, the NFL just lets so much shit pass by them sometimes. Like Mayfield can get cut by us and get picked up in 24 hours.
Yep.
And some team will be like, you know what? It's a great fucking
Mariota
great pickup
got
we
a
just
job,
got,
bro. Mariota got a job.
Yeah, because they'll say, look, we just got a third rounder from a few years ago. He was a third round pick.
Yep.
Doesn't matter that he was trash the entire time. But
going around the table here, though, do we think that before the season starts, even after this preseason game tomorrow, that Terry's scouting some rosters to fill those last couple spots? Because there is some roster spots that's probably good. I think it's like 2 right now that's still open. Even though tomorrow's a preseason game, I think they're at like 88 on the roster. I think Scott Kersey posted that recently. But do you think Terry's going to be scouting around some rosters trying to go pull a Brian Edwards move like he did last year?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, especially with the cuts that are going to be coming down from other teams. I mean, you can't at this point expect Mayfield to be you really can't expect him to be your swing tackle if that's what they were hoping. They put him at left, they put him at right. He's kind of sucked at both. You know, he's been better run blocking, but he can't pass protect. So you can't, if one of those guys go down, nobody can honestly say I'd be okay with him being the backup. No, you can't. So, I mean, unless Josh Miles just stands out, like really stands out, I mean, then you're going to have to fill that with somebody else. You would think.
3,000, get into the mind of Terry. You scouting rosters after tomorrow night, or you're comfortable with just making your cuts and getting your 53 out there?
I mean, that's what Terry does. I've learned that from Terry is that he goes, he takes risks. He tries to go get players like Brian Edwards, who was decent on the Raiders, but just didn't pan out here. He tries to go get different players and bring them here. And Outta, that's a risk. I mean, it's a slight risk, but mostly reward if it works out with Outta. But, he tries to go get those players who's been exiled otherwise and bring them here and just see if it can work. And that's just the mind of Terry Fontenot from what I see is over here in my nice little chair. He's always scouting. So that's what I love about him, and that's what I didn't like about that other GM we had. But I shout out for Julio. I can say that.
Mike Money
and Matt.
Get into the mind of Terry, Mike Money. You're sitting there, preseason games over with. Got to make your 53. Wide receiver room, linebacker room. Are you comfortable enough right now to say I'm not touching no roster? Or what are you doing?
Terry is always scouting. It's the same thing Bodee said. I want to go back to something John said on the show a long time ago because he made me realize it. He said, if you can pick talent, man, you can choose it in the 4th round, the 5th round. Like, if you can pick it, like you could pick it. Man, Terry can find something of some players who done got cut off on the film floor. Like, he could find something. So I'm telling you, he already got some people in mind who he like, if he get cut, I'm going to see what he's talking about. So he
does.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, he can pick talent. So I believe he already got players like, yeah, I'm sure, man, if they don't want him, he'll be good over here. And he got players on our team who he don't want over here.
Big Little Country Sports. Thundercat. I love the lingo, Bo.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Hold
look
on.
at you.
Oh.
Hold on. What was that? Did I just see something? Oh, wait. I did. That's Superman chat.
You say
That's
anybody see
Superman.
Jack Spade?
Did we hear that? That's us. That's our first. Oh my gosh! I can buy lunch.
Shit. Go get that damn 5 for 5
Shout
now.
out.
Now I can get that 5 for 5.
Now I can get that from Wendy's and with the Frosty.
Coach, I guarantee I get to you back in London, man. We're gonna be probably sitting around some bar somewhere drinking. Who knows? I mean, come on, like we're gonna have a great time out there in London. What in the world, Bo? Anybody see Jack Spade? I mean, DeMarco Hellams get those 2 picks in the first 2 games. So this rumor's going around that he's apparently my twin. Demario A. Scott. Demario, what you done did? What you done did? Demario posted a picture on his page because after he took the picture, he said, "Look, y'all, they twins." You know, Demario kind of got like a nice little following. So when Demario posted it, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, they twins. Look, they're twins. Look, they're Jack. That's your twin." Like, come on.
Shit, man. You better tag yourself in that.
Shit.
I'd be like, shit, that was me.
Exactly.
That was me with those 2 picks.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to DeMarco Hellams, man. He's balling out this year, man. He's really balling out so far. Bubba Gump is here in the chat. Everybody's here in the chat. Deshaun's in the chat. JJ Ayers is in the chat. He said, "What's good, fellas?"
JJ.
There it is. There it is.
JJ.
That boy Millie Mills is in
Mills.
the
What up,
chat.
Billy?
It's always good to see Millie Mills. Like sometimes he's there in the chat, sometimes he's not in the chat, and it's like, Millie, where you been, brother? Like
Man, Millie
when he
pop
pops
up
up, it's
for
like,
war.
there goes your Falcon fans. There they go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jalen Jones said New Orleans was amazing last year. He was definitely there. He saw what we was doing out there, taking over the streets of New Orleans. It was going down in a major way. LaMarcus Boyd said, "That's a great shout out. Thanks. Out of your Falcon mind."
For sure. No problem.
Sure, man. Of course.
Ben Wade said the Rise Up tour where fans become family. Rise up.
Already.
Big Country said the Rise Up tour goes crazy. Got one for you, Mike. I know you might want to
King
rant.
Richie.
He said, "I'm so tired of people in our fan base saying Grady Jarrett is washed up." King Richie's here in the chat. Mike, who talking that smack about Grady, Mike?
Yeah, people are stupid. And he'll have his like best year that he ever had. Cause you gotta, I don't care you saying he washed, he getting double teamed. He getting double teamed almost on every play. When you get this, when you see him now and he getting single, we'll see if he washed. He gonna wash your ass up.
Straight up.
Watch Grady Jarrett have his best season. I
Everybody
guarantee.
who's saying that. Yep.
I still have Grady probably leading the sack count for the team this year. I got him breaking that 7.5, at least hitting 8, and then the rest will follow. The next person I do have is Arnold Ebiketie, right behind Grady, on the sack watch this season. But you can't count out. I ain't gonna lie, boy. If Bud Dupree gets active, like if he gets,
Man, I would love to see.
You know what
that.
Bud can do. You know what Bud can do.
boy. I ain't gonna say too much, man. Lisa Shepard said our defense eating. Watch.
Yeah, Lisa, you know. Big
John
John.
Higgins said, "Hey guys, out of your Falcon minds, what's happening? Just saying hello, guys. Sorry I couldn't make it
It's
to
all
the
good.
MNG,
Come next
the
time.
meet and greet. How
Next
was the
time,
meet and
buddy.
greet,
Yeah, I
fellas,
wanted
too,
to
as well? How was
go
it?
too.
Dude, it was great, dude. We had, I mean, like 7 or 8 creators out there, probably about 20, 25 supporters probably showed up at some point. It was awesome, dude. I mean, we got like to meet people. Shit, I mean, I think I just saw him in the chat. 3 Dirty's in there somewhere. 3 Dirty drove down from North
330's in
Carolina.
here too as well.
He drove down from North Carolina to come there. I mean, shout out to him. It was, him and his wife, man. It was awesome, dude. We got to, we met Miss B, we met Brewski, Padre. I mean, we could go down the line, man. It was just a good time, man. Most of us have never met. And that was the thing. Like, I never met Smitty. Obviously, Berto was surprised. A lot of people just showing up out of nowhere. And shout out to Berto's wife for getting him the ticket to come down here. She surprised him. She surprised him and was like, "Yeah, you're going." And gave him the ticket.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. So
nice.
So we definitely going to do it again, and we'll end up doing it. I don't know when, but we'll definitely put it out there on all our socials and stuff like that whenever we, because that was a good set. We had the whole outside patio of Taco Mac over at Hiram, so it was hot as shit, but we had the fans on and had the TVs and everything. But it was fun, man. It was, like I said, it was just a great time getting to meet everybody in person. Yeah,
that's good. That's good. Because a lot of times, we are on the podcast.
And she
What's up,
was
Mike?
really cute. like the waitress was really cute, and I got her number. So that's where how I enjoy myself. And I just think, listen, and I want to say this too, like I'm still flat. It's so flattering when we out and some people I don't know say something. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna get like used to that, but that is a dope feeling, and I appreciate it greatly. I really do. It's just a little awkward at times because it's new, but I really appreciate it. I do.
Bro, one time I went to Walmart and down the street, it was like Bodee. I was like,
that should throw you off, don't it?
He was like, yeah, man, I seen your show, man. Y'all got great content. I'm like, thank you, brother. I was not expecting that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't trying to be. I ain't even that type of person. I don't even want fame. If anything, I want somebody else to be famous, and I be in the back. Like I'm that person. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. But to have that. To know that I touch people like that, like with the Falcon content and just actually able to reach folks and even folks in my backyard, apparently, it's a big deal. And then go to the Falcon games is crazy.
Dude, we had an email last year from a dude that he said he was just going through tough times, and he looked forward to our show a couple of times a week because he got his mind off of everything that was going on in his life. He got to sit back and laugh and talk Falcons and everything, and we literally never thought about that being a consequence of it. You know what I mean? It's like we were like, damn, dude, like that's awesome, man. I mean, that almost brought us to tears on the show, man. But it was it's cool. You never know, dude. You never know what kind of impact you got. You know,
we touched so many
talking ball, man.
Yeah, they've helped me because like the stuff I be going through, man, bruh, it'd be helpful to me to be on the podcast sometimes and get to joke around and to clear my mind from it. So it just go back and forth. So I just appreciate it both ways, man. I love y'all.
It is true. Because like I said in the beginning of the podcast, when we turn on the microphones and we get the camera, whatever we do, we set up, we really love talking Falcons football with everybody. And then for John, Mike, and the rest of the content creators who's out there to organize something to bring some people out together and come have a good time, just grab some food and some drinks and talk Falcons, but then again, get the chance to know each other a little bit better because you might see each other at the games, home or away. Sometimes we just walk past each other. You don't even get a chance to know who the person is, but it's great that somebody organized something to bring some people out. So I'm guessing the next one will be bigger. So for Falcon fans that want to come out, hang out, have a good time, it's gonna be going down in a major way. So big shout out to everybody who was a part of that. William Amy said the home team. You already know he's repping the Falcons all day, every day. Three dirty. There he goes.
Three dirty. There you go.
Wow, you good, brother. You good.
Cheryl Gibbons in the chat. She said, "What's up, Falcons family?"
Cheryl.
What's going on, Cheryl?
Shout out to Cheryl in the chat. Rise Up Tour members are here. Die Hard Falcon fans are here. Tish said I volunteered at my kid's school today. And Panthers fans / teachers really think that they are winning the Wait, Panthers fans are teachers out here?
Withdraw your kid.
What?
That shit was
homeschool.
That's probably on the application. Somebody.
I'm volunteering tomorrow to get.
Don't say that out loud. Just tell them. Don't say that shit out loud.
Yeah.
Take that back. They could have kept that in.
Archangel, my man.
What up, Mark?
So it's funny how you say that too as well, Tish, because my son, when he was in 3rd grade, he had a teacher and she was amazing. She did a great job. But when you look right there behind her, right there next to that chalkboard, it was a LaFleur. Small little LaFleur on the side of the wall. And I said, no. This can't be true. And I turned and I said, what team are you a fan of? And she turned, she said, who? I just remember saying,
that's what that,
out the class. Come on.
That's what that ugly ass thing is called, a LaFleur. The logo for the paints. That's I don't know what the fuck. That's like that ugly looking flowered brown thing. Look like shit.
So then my son graduates. He moves on.
That.
He goes to the next grade, and then my other son now he has the same class with her a year later. So I'm like, we can't. How?
Damn.
How?
But your kids are strong-willed. They look past that LaFleur.
They come in the classroom talking shit too. Like, yeah,
flower
this,
looks like shit.
Macked out dirty.
Mac down.
So I'm late, but what up, fellas? What's good?
Hey man, you never late. You never late, family. You never late.
Lucy and John Moreno, rise up, my brothers.
All right,
They
rise
checking
up.
in from Texas.
Hey,
Cortez Sherman's here. Father Muller here. Millie Mills is here. Pieces for Purpose is here. It's so much going on in the chat. You know, if we go over every single comment, we'll be here until 3 a.m, and it's gonna be called. It's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Pamela Johnson said, "Wait, it was so great to meet John and Mike at the training camp.
It was great to meet you. That was the highlight of my training camp.
Signing autographs over there, John and Mike.
Man, we were taking pictures.
It was. It was dope.
Gotta love it.
It's good to have Falcon fans definitely come out of the podcast zone and go to the games, the public practice events. There's even fans that show up to the public signing meet and greets. So for fans that do this type of stuff, we're diehards. Like, we really love the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Lisa Shepard, all that she does too as well, going to these away games and the preseason games and
forget it in
team store and everything. It's like, wow, you know Lisa Shepard's going to be there. And don't forget, there's a pep rally coming up too as well, right? There's the pep rally at Atlantic Station coming up.
Yep.
So 8th, this has been we're ready, John, Mike, Bodee, we're ready. The season, I know we got preseason tomorrow, but the season is like right around the corner, y'all. I think we're less than 20 days from kickoff. Falcon fans, it's going down in a major way. John and Mike from Out of Your Falcon Mind, let's talk about social media. Where can we find you? Facebook, Twitter, Apple, where can we find you, man? Because everybody here wants to know about Out of Your Falcon Mind.
My OnlyFans is I'm joking around.
Shit.
all the ladies like subscribe.
Hey,
gotta edit the hell out of this shit tonight.
Yeah, what is like the links and all that, John?
Oh man, so actually, funny you said Facebook. We actually do have a Facebook group. We hardly ever use it because we're just busy. We have our main thing is Twitter. We use Twitter a lot. Mike runs our TikTok and our Instagram.
I'll be on TikTok shortly.
And he's been under the weather for the past little bit, so we had to slow it down a little bit. But when he's on it though, y'all got to be on there because it's just hilarious. But I'm typically doing 99% of Twitter. Occasionally, Mike will get on there, drop a bomb, and run off and let me deal with it. But
who the fuck posted this?
At least he signs his name though, so like everybody knows. My name. Yeah, signs his name. Yeah. But no, it's for Twitter. It's Out of Your Effing Mind on Twitter. But like Jack said, man, Out of Your Falcon Mind on YouTube. And if you search on Facebook, the Out of Your Falcon Mind group, just request to join. I'll accept it. But like I said, we don't do a lot in there. We do stream our shows through there, but obviously YouTube is the main thing. If y'all haven't subscribed, just we much appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button and like the button for Jack and Bodee and the gang here at One Time for the Fan, man. The like button just helps Falcons fans find all of us. They want to find good content, man. It helps us push our video up there and get more views, and more folks can click on and subscribe. And we just continue to grow like we have been, supporting those guys since they started. They've been supporting us since we started. We win each other's chats all the time, man. That's not going to change. So, we're just gonna keep it going, man. So, yeah, that's where you can find us, man. We appreciate you guys for having us, man. As always.
We always appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all too, guys. We just always appreciate y'all, man. Since day one, we actually love y'all, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, big shout out to John and Mike taking the time out of the day to come talk Falcons football. And of course, like I said, y'all, with the season starting up, they're gonna put out some great content this year for Falcon fans. So, the show also is on what date? Tuesdays.
So that's a good. Hey, great idea to actually say when the show's on, huh? Yeah. So it's on Thursday nights at 7:30.
Thursday nights.
7:30 on Thursday nights, and then we'll do a recap. So we do a preview show for the game coming up, but during the regular season, we do a preview show every week for the game coming up. And then we'll do a recap. And depending on my son's baseball schedule, it's either after the game on Sunday, it could be Monday, it could be Tuesday. But we'll get a recap show at some point. Just keep your eye on the channel, keep your eye on the on Twitter, whatnot. We always put it out there. But so at least 2 shows a week during the season, sometimes 3, depending on what kind of crazy shit pops up. We may do a pop-up show here and there. Then we keep going in the off season. We said it before, but shout out to everybody who stayed with us during this all season in the middle of the summer when there wasn't nothing to talk about, except random articles and what we thought might happen and everything. So, but we keep it going year round, man. So it's a nonstop thing for us, man. Falcons 365. So just like you guys.
Love it.
This is once again what we do these podcasts for, to have special guests like John and Mike take time of their day to come talk with not only us here at the podcast, but everybody here who's on the chat. For those that's listening, wherever you're streaming, whatever you're listening from, whatever device, or then wherever you're watching from, either Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, however. We love doing these. So you're definitely going to see more of, One Time for the Fan, Out of Your Falcon. The Falcons Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yeah, man.
You're definitely going to see more of the Falcons Fantastic Four in the future. But big shout out to all the other content creators, as John said earlier. When you turn on your YouTube sometime around 8, 9, you might catch a show here. The next day is another show here. Wednesday is another show here. Thursday. So you might be able to catch Falcon content all week at different times too as well. So hit the like button, share, and subscribe for not only us, but for Out of Your Falcon mind too as well. And y'all rounding the corner to those 1,000 subscribers. We see y'all.
Yeah.
We see y'all.
I see.
Out of Your Falcon mind, when you got great content like what these two young fellas got, I'm telling you, like this is what people want to hear. And you can hear it from their channel when they're supporting the team, to never bashing the team too as well. I've never heard them bash the team too as well. So big shout out to John and Mike for that too as well, because we want positivity here in this community. There's a lot of content creators that bring positivity too as well, but I've never heard them just be so like just bashing players and stuff like that. Like
that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, man. So big shout out to them too as well. And of course, you'll probably catch them either at a home game, and we got to bring y'all out on the road this year. We got to bring y'all out.
Yes,
we got to bring y'all out. Don't care if it's Carolina, Tampa, New Orleans. We got to bring y'all out.
Yep, absolutely.
So this is gonna be great. Lisa Shepard said, "Put that on a t-shirt."
Put it on the
Falcons
t-shirt.
Fantastic Four.
See?
I'll buy that merch. Don't give John no idea. I'm
man.
checking Bonfire, John. I'm checking Bonfire in the morning, John.
Whoever's got the one-time JPEG save, y'all send it to me. Then we'll get it made. We'll get it made.
The other one that somebody else put in there, One Time for Your Falcon Mind.
That was pretty
like that.
solid. That was tight.
That
That was
shit
tight.
was smooth.
Shout out to the Falcon fans that's out here representing Out of Your Falcon Mind and One Time for the Fan. Any final thoughts before tonight, John, Mike, Bodee?
I got one, man. I just want y'all to know that we gonna win the goddamn Super Bowl. Like if I don't even know, man. We don't even gotta talk. We gonna win the Super Bowl, and just know you heard it here first.
Hold on, Lisa Shepard.
See what I'm saying? See? Yeah. Super Bowl.
Hold on, what my boy Tyler, what my boy Mullet do? What
yeah, there
it is.
My boy Mullet killing that shot. I gotta use that shot in London. I'm using the hell out that shot.
That's my
Shout out to
favorite
Tyler. Not Tyler, Mullet. What's his name? What's his first name?
Myler
Mullet.
That's my
Killing it, man. Killing it, man.
Dude, we put that on the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Man.
Any other final thoughts here, y'all?
Man, no, just like I said, man, thanks y'all for having. We knew it was gonna be a good time, man. We knew. I mean, that's just when we hang out, man. It's gonna be a good time, period. And it didn't disappoint. Hope you everybody watching it enjoyed it, man. Hope y'all on our channel went over there, like I said, and hit the sub for One Time and vice versa, man. Hope y'all on One Time come over and hit the sub for us. But yeah, man, let's feel good to win tomorrow. Finish off strong and just have that positivity leading over the next 20 days or whatever we got left. So, like Mike said, we can run the table and go Super Bowl. That's Super Bowl.
Yes, sir. Rise up.
You see that right there, Bodee? See what's that?
Do it.
He texted me, Bodee. Look, he said, "You still
I just see
available?"
a cracked screen.
See him?
Hold on.
You still available?
Hey.
Yeah, I broke it at Rolling Loud. I broke it at Rolling Loud trying to save you. You see that right there?
Shit.
See that right there?
Still
He said,
trying to
you still
text me.
available?
Okay.
26 minutes ago. You still available?
Hey,
He's sitting in the lobby right now.
He was all pissed at first. Now he's just kind of like, "Hey, man, are you still there?"
Like, this guy's not
Are
showing
you
up.
okay? He's probably like, is he alive?
Can we play, man? Come on, man.
Like,
You know when they text you 26 minutes and they text you 29 minutes later, like, bro, like, what do you want? Like, the league doesn't advance till tomorrow night at 8. What is the problem?
Trying to play, man. Trying to play.
Shit. Bodee, what you got?
Man, like I said, this is always a great time. I love this. I love the collaboration. I love the Falcons Fantastic Four. That shit's like butter. That shit is butter. So hey, man, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful, like I said, grateful to be here, grateful to be on this earth, grateful to be able to come talk with some great friends. Like it's a blessing, man. So blessings to all of you guys. Blessings to Jack. Blessings to Mike. Blessings to John, man. I love you guys.
Thank you.
I got you, brother.
Falcon fans, Falcon fans, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like, share, and subscribe, comment, whatever you guys want to do for Out of Your Falcon Mind. Just make sure you do it. Show your face. You got to know who you are.
They're getting the 800.
Sheesh.
That's right.
One time for the fan, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We'll be back on Sunday. Bodee, we're going to have a big show Sunday because it's going to be the Who Makes the 53 show.
That's always epic.
It's always epic because we start going over the roster and who's going to be here, who's cut. So Bodie's going to have his list. Chase will have his list. I'm sure Kiki will have hers. I'll have mine. And then we might just do a pop-up show later on that we don't know. Because, no, matter of fact, fuck the pop-up show. We're going to wait till Wednesday about that 53. Because once the cuts come out, John, Mike, it should be Monday, Tuesday those cuts hit, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking Tuesday.
It might be right after them games.
Not one of those access denied to the locker room.
Card.
Like, your bag's right there.
Yeah. Like that Jets player in that old video.
Your Uber's on Northside Drive. Your Uber's already on Northside Drive.
Hey,
yep.
We took your playbook when you went to the bathroom, man. Go ahead.
Don't cause a scene, sir. Don't cause a scene. Yeah. Don't look around.
Come over there with the courtesy team.
Don't look around. Don't touch nothing. Walk it up.
You see these two security guards behind me? Just don't cause a scene. All right. Keep your hands to your side. Keep your hands to your side.
You could grab a Gatorade.
People are watching. People are watching.
You can keep the shirt.
Don't embarrass yourself. I know your mother.
Plenty shirts.
Yeah.
Keep the shirt.
Hey, I want to introduce you to this officer right here. Officer, come over here real quick.
Yeah. You already know how, man, they play. Yeah, you got your ID on you?
Shit. Coach, I thought you said.
Let me borrow your card real quick.
Said, Coach, hold on, young man. Don't coach me. Don't call me Coach.
Can I see your picture on your ID? I just said, gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. If we had Chase and Kiki, we'll be here until like 2 a.m. So,
easily.
I'm so glad that we had the chance to sit up and talk Falcons football with John and Mike. You definitely will see them again on One Time for the Fan, or you'll probably see us over there on Out of Your Falcon Mind. But it's always been great talking Falcons football with you all. Rise up, and of course, go Falcons. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh no,
show, man.
See y'all Sunday. And John, so show tomorrow?
No. We were just gonna come on with y'all this week, so we won't be back on until probably this weekend. We'll do a recap show this weekend.
Okay. So, okay. So it's gonna be great, Falcon fans. I hope y'all hit that subscribe button over there for Out of Your Falcon Mind, and we'll see y'all Sunday at 8. For everybody here on the channel, rise up.
One time.
I love y'all.